to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. Add 2 points to the board.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Beverly. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Hey, Kyrie Irving, odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open 3 is good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Durant. Man. That was a tough shot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Leonard. George. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Jordan to Irving. Whoa! What a finish! Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
He's got it for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Durant with the basketball up top. 10-6 our score. The drive right to the basket. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Durant, knocked loose. George, his first effort off the mark. Irving into the front court, leads 3. Kevin Durant lets it go. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Durant, tough matchup against George. Oh, that's how it's done. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Count the basket inside. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Leonard, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Kevin Durant has it. Montrezl Harrell sends it away. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Durant across the timeline. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Fires the three. 13 points here in the first quarter alone. He's knocked down 3 threes.
The defense better buckle in. This is going to be a long game. Expect each possession the offense to call the same play.
It goes down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. To Beverly. Curling inside. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Strong finish for Paul George.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Paul George, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 3. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Dinwiddie. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Jared Allen swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From long range, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Leonard goes to the left side. George, Paul George. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. KD with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
George.
That's his first personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second one's no good. One more coming. Kyrie across the timeline. Down by 1. Durant. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Leonard over to the right side. George. Oh, George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Durant. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup and a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. No good. 1 for 3 on that trip. To Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Durant misfires. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant to Hollis Jefferson. Nice pass. To set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here's Leonard for 2. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 2 now. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
First one, count it. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Clippers have the basketball. To Beverly. And the finish, slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Irving. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 3 in this first half. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Leonard, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Deep three at the buzzer. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, the rebound cleared by the Nets. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lets it fly from long range. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Leonard, and he finally misses one after making his first 6. Durant across the timeline. His guys down 3. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kevin Durant with the rock. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. Durant to Jordan. Another chance. Durant to Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D. To Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Durant, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. And Paul George nails it from downtown.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Leonard. Curling inside. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 11.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Leonard to George. Goes to the right side. Kawhi Leonard. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. George buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the 3-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Paul George to Beverly. Fires the 3. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. Irving. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. That no good off the mark. To Durant. Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Leonard. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the 3-point shot is.
Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Turns and slams it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
George. From long range. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Williams across the timeline. His team on top by 13. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant, the hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Durant, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. Durant. Offensive rebound, kicks it outside to Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George. Deep left corner. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Durant. And it's George there for the rebound. Leonard. Can't connect. It's no good. To Durant. In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Leonard to Harkless. Lets it fly from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Kevin Durant has it. 4-3. Textbook defense. Harkless to Paul George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Harkless to Leonard. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant. Down low to Jordan, working it outside to Durant. For 3, shot off the mark. Good defense to Leonard. Almost unlucky bounce. Leonard hits the trifecta.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Durant. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
His timing was a tad bit off.
And gets both to drop at the line. Clippers have got it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Slams it down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
KD with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.